We've looked at some Linux subs. We've looked at a Windows sub. 2 of them. That was interesting. I thought, today, let's go and look at the places that hate Linux. So we're going to r/linuxsucks. Oh, let's go have a look. Linux is only free if your time is worthless. Is that it? I don't get it. I suppose gaming is a bit more of a faff if it don't work. I don't know. Is there anything that really takes longer in Linux? Most of the stuff I do take long on any operating system, so I don't know. When a Linux user asks to become a mod, well, yeah, to be honest, you got some guy forcing you into using Linux. Yeah, what a twat. That's not how you win people over. Linux is not a religion, it's a tool to make your life better. Right, what else we got? My Bluetooth audio is currently not working on newest Fedora workstation, but the fucking audio jack is not. What? Right, suck it, Linux user. Windows will now remember everything you did on your computer, so that AI can do it. Oh, I'm guessing that Linux users put this in. It's a bit freaky, isn't it? Linux hardware acceleration is broken in 2024, the year of Linux desktop. What operating system is that? Is it Fedora? Oh, that's a distro issue, isn't it? It's sent up. I think Fedora doesn't put the codecs in properly, does it? I don't know. Right, Microsoft will make Windows worse to use, and they know it. Don't care. Microsoft, I don't care how much Microsoft's screwing up Windows. I'm not switching to Linux. It's fun. If you don't want to switch, don't switch. What's the deal? Don't really get this. Linux fans are cringe. How powerful you are depending on your OS. I think we saw that meme, didn't we? Nobody forced you to buy a Windows laptop. I have a newer Acer laptop that initially had no OS from an official store and now I dual boot Windows 10 and Arch. No privacy. Nadella says Windows PCs will have a photoscopic memory feature called Recall that remember and understand everything you do on the computer by taking constant screenshots. Oh, that does sound freaky. Like, I kind of see a benefit to it for a user. That you can recall what you did and get help, but don't like the implementation of it. Every step take how Linux users the operating system, Mac OS. Was that Mac OS users peering in? Windows users doing that, Android users being watched, Chrome OS being watched, Ubuntu users being watched, other Linux. Oh right, I get it. I think everyone's being spied on, except for Linux. Yeah, I mean, you're being spied on no matter what anyway. It's just, is your operating system doing it, or the services you're using doing it, isn't it really? Linux propaganda. It's a nice artwork, I'll give it that. That's all this sub does, just repost Linux memes. This is just the Linux sub, where people pretend they hate Linux. I don't get it. Okay, desktop Linux does suck. I gave Linux another try after almost 10 years. And it's still just as bad as it was then. I installed VM workshops and ran Ghidra in Windows for some. It's been installed fine, but then the entire system started becoming unstable after a couple of minutes of running the VM Linux. I was really hoping desktop Linux would be better after a 10-year hiatus, but guess now. I got a few downvotes for posting. One of my posts saying something similar, like I get dozens of downvotes when I started in specific ways in which Linux does not exceed Windows. Yeah, see, I never get people like that. You've got to admit to your flaws to fix things. Like, nothing's perfect. Like, I love Linux, it's great, but there are issues. yeah, if you're not looking for issues to fix it, how do you get things made better? Like, everything's flawed. I'm not reading all that though, because it's a load of shit. I think he said everything in the first paragraph. Uninstalling web browser. Linux users installing a web browser. Windows users uninstalling a web browser. I get it. Chat Defense Linux. Undoing changes made to your computer after unplugging the PC. Laughs in downloading an app in one click. Goes to Software Center. Searches Steam, clicks installs, goes to Google. Searches Steam, goes through 8,000 malware websites, waits for the installer to install, starts installer, accepts it, clicks install. Wayland supremacy. I feel so stigma. I don't get it. Why are we posting with Linux memes? You know, sub that hates Linux. Like, is this satire? Fuck around and find out. Dude allows automatic updates. Last night, I rendered a large scene in Blender and left my PC on. I fell asleep, and this morning my screen changed to Linux lock screen. I dual boot Linux for work. I was wondering how the hell did it boot to Linux? It must have restarted by something. When I boot Windows again, it is updating Windows Update. Culprit, it updated itself without my permission, and my rendering is gone. Automate updates. Weird one, isn't it? Like, do you remember how bad Windows 7 was before they turned it on? No one updated their PC. I mean, it was great for me being a tech repair person. I've made a fortune. But it's one of them, innit? You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. People don't update their systems. I don't know how you fix that. I suppose that keeping it the default is the right way, and then let the power users change it. Right. Typical loontard. Oh, brilliant. Get their job done, waste 4 hours fixing things. Yeah, probably accurate. Probably accurate. But you're doing that on only operating system, and you like, no one get their work done. And that's it. Wasting time is the greatest. Ubuntu's. That's cursed. Now I'm such a madman. Sad for you Windows users, I have freedom and no spyware. I saw that meme on Linux memes. Like, imagine posting this on Reddit. Oh my god. The irony. The irony. Some people just make me sad, but what's this guy done? 420 upvote, guys. Please do not downvote or upvote the post. Someone downvoted it. What are you posting now on the Windows? On the Linux hate site. Nothing adds more pleasure than upgrading firmware Linux. Yes, that's simple. So I swear this guy's just a guy that likes Linux, and he's don't get it. Wait, what are you trying to achieve here, bud? Go out, do something. It's coming from me. Go out and do something. Disillusional Linuxtard thinks Arch Linux is easier than Ubuntu. I'm currently using DeverOS, which is just Arch, but the installation is skipped. So you just get to the good part. I've tried Linux 5 times in my life, 3 times Ubuntu, 1 time Debian, and now I'm on DeverOS, which is pretty much Arch every single time. Oh, every single time I tried Ubuntu or Debian, it was literally hell of undocumented garbage. Most of the things I use are not in the app manager, so I had to go hunt or even use disgusting app images, flat packs. Even when I find something to install like NeoVim, it's always an extremely old version, like 3 years old. Do no basic tools. And it's a bit weird. Why would you be recommending? It's a hard one. So distros go like this. You start with Linux Mint, gold standard. Learn your Linux, you learn your trade. It's hard switching to an operating system. I know we don't like a bit in it, but it's hard switching to a new operating system. You've got to relearn how to do everything again. It's like relearning to walk. Then you've got enough experience to find which distro you like. Yeah, I think we learned this from the Linus Tech Tips Linux Switch, innit?
This is stupid. Apparently, this is the solution. And I have to type, yes, do as I say, in order to install it. And maybe it will install and launch now. What is the point of having a... Oh.
Give people Mint to start with.
The Mint Software Manager had Steam. Well, I selected install. It made me put in my password twice, and now it's removing. It never stopped trying to do that removing thing, but I just closed the package manager, clicked onto, I'm going to call start. I don't know if it's called start here. And Steam was sitting right there. So I launched it, and it seems to be working.
Then let them make their own choices of what distro works for them. Every distro's got a little minor quirk and differences that makes your life easier. Like, we all know why I like Gentoo. It makes my life so much better. And faster, more productive, that's the word I'm looking for. But yeah, I wish when I started there was a Linux Mint belt. But then, after that, let people find out, you know, let them get the basics in, learn to walk before you run. That's the one. The fuck is this? Ah, fucking... You should be ashamed of yourself, really. My business card runs Linux. Oh, people have been doing that for years. It is like the most nerdiest thing you could do, though. Imagine giving a business card that's got an operating system on. Absolute. If I was working in an IT business and you come to me with a business card like that you built, you're getting a job in you. Like, let's say you do a business card right. Wouldn't be giving them out on dates, though. I'd just send that over the old way.
Say, can I have your number? Can I have your number?
Windows according to Linux users, unknown error, crashing everything. Linux according to Windows user. Yeah. Some guy don't know how to crop. Let me just get me magnifying glass out. How do you use Linux while breaking it? Now it's probably just me problem, but really struggling to retain a function installed for more than 2 months. I'm serious, I don't know what to do. Basically, you know how Linux often acts up. Yeah, I suppose that's one of the sounds of Linux. If you're a bad system admin, doesn't matter what operating system you use, you're still a bad system admin. Though it's not going to fix you. You're going to have to learn whatever operating system you want, aren't you? How Linux affects women. So I really want to click this. Before using Linux, a decade of Linux. Hey, don't do poor Andrea dirty. Let's say, if Andrea looked like that back in the past, fucking you look fine, my girl. Do I want to play this? It's so bad, it's great. I don't think he likes that guy. Has anyone ever seen a Linux user in person? For his one I've never seen. Too busy coding something needlessly and complicated. Hates sunlight. Only spend time around toasting. Egotism. Charading all day like Joe Budden. Who is he? Do I really want to know? Probably not. Probably not. I mean, I do go out. I don't really shout about that I run Linux. But yeah, do people go out and around? I suppose I did in my Zelia days, but I'm going out. I'm going out to talk about stuff, not talk about things I'm doing at work or things I'm doing as a hobby, really. Well, I might talk about my YouTube stuff to my kids and that, but yeah, not really going into detail about Linux. Just don't need to. Link's hard angry because his brother is using Windows for the game, so I had a long dilemma with my brother who runs Windows for MS or Game Pass subscription, as Microsoft seems this week. Well, I don't think he's upset with him running Windows. It seems like he's upset with him using a subscription system, so he doesn't own these games anymore. I think we've just missed the point of that. Or maybe I shouldn't just read the title and actually read what's going on. Why Linux fans can't shout, for example, when here's someone installing Windows, said they will shout, why did he not install Linux? Everyone has their own idea about every operating system. Why they aren't simply to stop talking about Linux. I want to shit when I hear Linux. The word Linux sucks so badly, and their fans suck too. If you're a Linux fan, please shut up, because only losers use Linux. I mean, you did type those words out on Reddit. I mean, to be honest, innit, it's not Windows and Linux fans suck, we all suck. Found something better than Arch. Ooh, well, I mean, you're not wrong, I suppose. Windows probably is better than Arch. When Linux Potter has left Red Hat. No, you joined the dark side of Microsoft. We're from the same cult. May you have nightmares of Tovas cursing you in the mailing list. It's my life, I choose what's best for my career, hence opinion rejected. I mean, no one liked him before, so that really works. Yeah, there we go. That's the most unfunny things I've ever read in my life. It's just a load of angry 9-year-olds against a load of angry 9-year-olds. I think I could get more, I think I could get better discussion in 4chan than I could here, so now saying something. You guys need to grow up, and Linux guys, you need to stop treating Linux like it's a religion. It's not, it's just a tool. Anyway, keep compiling and, yeah, that. Catch you later.